Someone just said this in the online chat room. This is an example of high treason. Yep. High treason on behalf of the Sebastian County Courthouse. High treason on behalf of the FBI, the National Security Agency. All of them. Yeah. Okay, so let's go over it. So there's the illegal entrapment sting. Some dirty cops here in Fort Smith and some CIA agents. You know, you've heard the story a lot, but this is true. This is what happened. They got caught planting evidence in an illegal entrapment sting back in April 2021. Now, these authorities are real pieces of shit. These are the people these are criminals who work in law enforcement, and they're the people who are supposed to uphold the law, but it turns out they do a bunch of illegal shit, and they have zero accountability, and they get caught a lot, and they get caught doing something illegal, bam, they'll put a gag order on you, or bam, they'll sign a non-disclosure agreement to cover up a criminal offense, things like this, right? So the illegal entrapment sting, we'll talk about a very, very solid case of high treason. So this illegal entrapment sting in April 2021, some CIA agents and cops were threatening to kill me, and then they got caught planting evidence in an illegal entrapment sting. Keyword caught red-handed. Did they get into trouble? Nope. Instead, I got a gag order placed on me. They were going to kill me for a life insurance policy. Yeah, right. But right before those cops and CIA agents got caught trying to frame me in that illegal entrapment sting, my sister Erica Marie Gephardt, she just stole my inheritance at the Sebastian County Courthouse with these local judges and attorneys. Then they took a life insurance policy out on me. Their goal was to frame me and get me in prison and get me and pay for a hit and then fucking collect life insurance money. But I blew the cover on those agents and their sting, and that rendered their charges entrapment. Then the gag order happened. And anyways, after that, I was under illegal surveillance. That's when the CIA brought a paid informant DHS and InfraGard are doing the paid informant program here now, but at first the CIA brought it. And anyways, whenever they came over here, whenever they brought the paid informant program, the CIA was pissed. They just got caught trying to frame me, so they were specifically paying their informants to lie about me, right? And I've been recording informants lying about me for years. Yeah, and they get money for it. Liars paid by the government. I have screenshots of the Cyber Marines saying that. I swear to God, if these cats are getting on my fucking nerves, come inside. They know how to knock. These cats, they're fucking... I love them to death, but they're also pissing me off so bad. These fucking cats learned how to knock on the door, and your cat knowing how to knock on the door is super annoying. But anyways, back to this. So this is an example of high treason. But anyways, so that's like the CIA brought this paid informant program here, and they started paying, and those guys were mad at me. They already got caught trying to frame me, so they were specifically they were paying informants to lie about me, right? And I've been recording informants lying about me every day for fucking years. Cops refused to arrest. Cops get recorded trying to intimidate me. They already got caught planting evidence in an illegal sting, and they refused to arrest these informants. Yeah, I record police informants making false witness statements about me. They're all passing around my social security card number to commit fraud with. The local cops and the local judges, they refuse to arrest them. They will not fucking do it. They're that biased against me, right? Well, anyways, then I started working at Sonic on Zero Street after the illegal entrapment sting. And that was in 2021. And that's Jared Chronister. He was already an informant before I worked there anyways, because he's a drug court junkie informant. You know what I mean? But he fucking... the fucking informants that lied about me in that entrapment sting, they're the ones who reached out to Jared Chronister, and they're like, hey, you got Travis Fletcher working there? Man, fuck that guy, dude. He should do us a favor. Can we get his social security card number? We know he has an employee file there. And he did, and he gave him my employee file. And these fucking meth heads, they gave my social security card number to thousands of people in an online chat room, right? And then That's how fucking there's like hundreds, possibly over 1,000 Mexican human traffickers here in Fort Smith, Arkansas, who are living as one big giant fake family, all based off of my social security card number. And the local cops and the FBI and the NSA and the local courts, they're all protecting them, right? Because my employer giving my social security card number out like that, that's what led way to all of these human traffickers fucking coming here and living here, right? And then when the cops said, "Hey, yeah, go ahead, guys, fuck Travis, we don't like him," that really solidified it, and they kept inviting more illegal immigrants to come to fucking Fort Smith to join their human trafficker family, right? Yeah, there's all of these illegal immigrants and shit, Central Americans and Mexicans, and living off of my social security card number. The local courts and the local cops told them to go ahead and do it. Like, fuck Travis, yeah, we don't like him. Yeah, you guys are cool. Y'all go ahead and fucking y'all do all the human trafficking you want. We'll let you use his social security card number, right? And then there's another group of people that got caught using my stolen identity, right? And this was back in 2021. Matter of fact, whenever Jared Chronister gave out my social security card number and they started using my stolen identity, these people got caught shortly after using my stolen identity. But the Sebastian County Courthouse was like, fuck Travis, man. I don't want to arrest them. Fuck him. And that's when they let a bunch of people that I've never met lie about being related to me in court behind my back without my knowledge, my consent, or presence, right? And so, anyways, then there's that. Now, this is a lot right here. This is all true. This is fucking bonkers that these authorities have been getting away with this for almost 5 fucking years. So the illegal entrapment sting happens. They took a life insurance policy out on me. Tried setting me up to get me killed for fucking money. Got caught trying to plant evidence. Put a gag order on me to cover it up. Sarah at the Sebastian County Courthouse. She's a criminal. She's a money launderer. She also supports child sex trafficking and human trafficking and shit, right? And the gag order that's placed on me, I've had a gag order placed on me since 2021, and that gag order is only placed on me to protect crime, to protect very serious crime, to cover up murders, to cover up human trafficking, and to cover up theft and exploitation. Okay. And this is Sarah at the Sebastian County Courthouse. She's a piece of shit, bro. All of these people are pieces of shit. Matter of fact, the people of Fort Smith are some of the sorriest fucking people on the fucking planet. These people and their fucking careless, meth head, fucking child molestation, fucking psychotic, fucked up, greedy, money hungry nature. They created a fucking nation. The people of Fort Smith, local law enforcement, the Sebastian County Courthouse, they created a massive problem on a nationwide scale just because they're fucking criminals with zero accountability. Anyways, and that's the Sebastian County Courthouse. Yeah. That's what happens whenever you got fucking criminal fucking judges and feds and cops and shit who think they can do whatever the fuck they want and shit like this happens. Right? But anyways, aside from this, and then we're talking about, this is an example of high treason. So, anyways, after that, okay, and then after the identity theft and people lying about being related to me in court, well, I found out these cops were child killers. Yeah, I found out they were child murderers. I found out the CIA agents were child killers. I found out what they were doing underground at Fort Chaffee. I also found out that the cops at the Sebastian County Sheriff's Department and these River Valley cops were child killers. And that's whenever I started dealing with police intimidation. I've been recording cops trying to intimidate me for years, right? I found out they were fucking chomos and they were child killers. And that's whenever they got mad and they started trying to intimidate me, especially the Sebastian County Sheriff's Department. Other police departments that were involved in the fucking harassment was the Mansfield Police Department, the Greenwood Police Department, the Sebastian County Sheriff's Department, and sometimes the FSPD, right? And yeah, there was even cops. There's even cops from other cities, like fucking, what is it, like Mansfield. I was in foster care in Waldron whenever I was a kid, and that's the only time I've ever been to that area, like Mansfield, Mino, Waldron, and shit. And so it was like, what the fuck? Why am I being stalked by fucking Mansfield cops? They're chomos and child killers down there too. Same thing with Greenwood cops, right? I found out the River Valley cops, it's like a gang of pedophile cops here, right? Greenwood Police Department, the Sebastian County Sheriff's Department, Fayetteville Police Department. It's like there's like, here in the River Valley, there's like a gang of like sex trafficking, child trafficking cops who are like child molesters and pedophiles and shit, right? when I found out they were child killers, that's whenever I started recording cops trying to intimidate me. Now, I've tried bringing this up to law enforcement here. Yeah, fucking the local. I've told the local judges before in the courtroom. I've been like, "Hey, man, I got videos of like police trying to intimidate me, hackers harassing me, fucking goddamn fucking people making online death threats, strangers and stuff." The local judges have always refused to review video evidence of their pigs committing crimes. They've been refusing to watch videos of their cops committing crimes for fucking years, right? And this is the Sebastian County Sheriff's Department. Well, anyways, I'm being harassed by these dirty cops and federal agents, and I thought, because I was naive at the time. I was like, well, maybe the FBI would help me, right? Right? Maybe surely the FBI would fucking help, right? Or fucking these guys killed fucking kids, they're dirty cops, shit like that, right? I just watched a documentary about the FBI exposing a dirty cop and his betrayal to the badge, and I was like, well, I'm gonna call the FBI about this. So I turned in these cops, I turned in these dirty cops and federal agents to the FBI. Right, these are cops and other federal agents harassing me. So I would never usually go to any authority about anything, but in this specific circumstance, I'm being harassed by a group of authorities. So I tried taking it to another group of authorities, right? Well, what did the FBI in Little Rock do whenever I turned these guys in? They did not arrest them. They started harassing me with them. Yep, they started helping Mexican human traffickers use my stolen identity to launder money. They started planting evidence on my devices. They harassed me for years at a fucking time. They started hacking my electronics, and so did the NSA. And that was that was at the end of 2022. So I was already being ganged up on by CIA agents, dirty cops, human traffickers, right? Then I thought I was naive enough to think the FBI would help. Then the FBI and the NSA started ganging up on me. Yep. Anyways, yeah, and it's like fucking, and this has been going on for almost 5 fucking years, dude.